weather departments of all of the different media outlets. I think we had like 44 minutes of warning of this tornado that was coming through. I just talked to the National Weather Service. They're on site right now assessing the damage, and they just upgraded it to an F4, which is double check me on it, but around 170 mile an hour winds. And you know, Oklahoma's been hit pretty hard over the last week and a half or so, and we just toured the damage here, probably 60, 70 homes that were totally destroyed, and I think the count's up to probably 350 or so statewide now. The feds have been really, really helpful. They've approved everything that we've asked for from FEMA. Administrator Chris Wells also already reached out on this latest round of storms as well. I've got the mayor here, and then Annie with the state emergency management area, and Oklahomans are resilient. We're going to rebuild, and we're going to do everything we can to help Barnsdall rebuild, like we were doing with Sulphur and Marietta as well. I was in a budget meeting yesterday with the House, the Senate, and we've set aside $45 million to help some of the communities. We're in session right now to make sure that they have the resources they need to match some federal funding to get these communities built back up. But the Oklahoma Standard is alive and well. I've had people from all over reaching out and coming out to help. So just thank the Lord that it wasn't worse, and this community is resilient, and they're going to rebuild.
Governor, have you declared a state of emergency for Osage County, or are you in the process of doing so?
Yes, we have. We have. And we've added, and Annie can speak to, we just had Okmulgee added to the disaster list, and you might speak to the different counties that are on that list now.
Sure, yeah, so we initially requested and received assistance for Murray, Love, and Hughes counties. We were able to get Carter County added to the presidential disaster declaration, and writing here today, I just received notice from FEMA that Okmulgee County has been declared as well. And so we're continuing on with preliminary damage assessments, adding all events since the beginning, last Thursday event in Shawnee that led into the weekend to that. And we sent up an additional list of counties to be added to the emergency declaration from all of the storms that have been we've been experiencing over the last couple of weeks. And so you can find that online, posted on the Secretary of State's website with those counties added on. And so we suspended FEMA emergency operations yesterday because of the storms, but we're out there again, and we're going to continue to be out there looking at these damages. So do continue to report those to damage.ok.gov. That's the quickest way that we're going to be able to assess where the needs really are right now in this state.
Governor, what have you seen? What damage did you see?
You know, I mean, we still have one person missing, and they were in a trailer house. They talked to their son just earlier in the day, really just a couple minutes before the tornado hit, and he was telling his dad, you got to get out. And you know, like Oklahoma, and sometimes we've lived through a lot of tornadoes, and it's you know, I'm a fourth generation Oklahoman, so sometimes until you see these things, we don't take them as seriously as we should. And so just a reminder that we have to take cover, that he's still missing. His whole house was blown away, and we've gone up and down the creek 10 times looking for him. We've got K9 units out. Then I talked to another family up on top of the hill there, and mom, dad, and 3 kids were inside the home, and all that's left is the foundation. And the mom's, she had to have surgery. She's okay. It's just amazing. The whole family, they were kind of blown out of the house, and you know, when you see this type of damage, it's just heartbreaking. You just don't know how anybody could survive. You know, Sulphur, you saw that last week, and that was like just hit the downtown area, which was unbelievable. I think this hit more of a residential area than it did even in Sulphur, so we probably have more residences destroyed here than Sulphur. So I just, you know, really thank you for the advance warning, and I think everybody did a really good job of taking cover. And we've got Johnny Kelly here, who's the mayor of the town, and has been, you know, lifelong resident. And so I know it's hard for people that actually, these are all their friends, their neighbors, people they went to high school with, and so we're here as a state to help them rebuild their community.
I know there's a lot of people out there, law enforcement officials, in the search for Winnebago. What can the community do to kind of help in those efforts?
Yeah, I mean, Johnny, I don't know if you, when we were driving by, I mean, we had several different people as they were, you know, telling the governor, telling me thanks for coming, and they said they'd been up and down that creek all night long, all morning. We've got 10 different K9 units out, so we're doing everything we can to find him. And so I don't know specifically what more people can do. I know that it's his family is. We're just praying that a miracle happens, but they're searching for him right now.